market update. Let me take this shot before you guys get confused. So here we have Bitcoin. Here we have Bitcoin time and date. I was telling you that during this time, 10:30 to 11:45 is when you see more reaction. You should see Ethereum breaking it up and going higher. And once you will see Ethereum pushing up and really have a push, you would then see Bitcoin slowly creeping up. As we get towards 1 o'clock, especially 3, you should see big Ethereum push up even higher, and you're gonna see Bitcoin follow on through. Now, as we get by 3, it should be peaking and maybe retracing on down, or by 3, it should have more momentum, especially again to 5 o'clock. It's gonna want to close at a new all-time. I mean, it just created a new all-time high already, but by 3 o'clock, coming to 4, ending the week, you should see it higher. Or again, since SPX 500 is gonna open at 3 o'clock, you should then see it crypto take like a break and Ethereum take like a break, or even at 3 o'clock push higher, and then around 3:30 maybe 4 have a little break and retrace on down, or I'll try to keep that position or whatnot. Let me go to the daily. There's that box that I mentioned, how that box was going to be your indicator of where to go in or if to go in for a buy or sell, depending how we're looking to the last 4 to 8 hours of this day candle right here. I've been mentioning since Saturday how this will play out, how it will maintain, how you will see this movement coming into a Sunday, especially ending the week with a happy market. You would then seeing this reaction as nothing bad happened over the weekend, and the market was gonna rise up as it gets. As the market is getting ready to open, this is something that the market crypto always does and lets you know. This is how it reacts during these times or whatnot. So yes, even my indicator would tell you, hey, there's your entry, here's your target, here's your target, your target. Doesn't mean they're gonna hit, but just an indicator pointing you out or pointing to me out that hey, and here's what that caught a while ago. Let me go to the weekly. So weekly wise, the fact that we're closing above the last monthly resistance, and also this is what we closed last week. All this was important to hold above that, and you're hearing Ethereum just hit new all-time high. So you see, I was talking about this shit before you were paying attention. You're gonna start hearing now, as you can see right there, the market is already fucking telling you guys how Ethereum is making it all-time high. I was telling you guys this since Friday, especially Saturday this morning, how it would play out, how you would see this reaction. As you would see Ethereum pushing a higher high, you would then see Bitcoin follow it through and slowly recover that drop that I was seeing, that a bunch of traders were going for a sell because it broke an important 4-hour candle, and this is that. Even my indicator is telling me right here that it's for a sell. So if I would have been just going from my indicator, I would have gone like a dummy for a sell. And right here, you're going to see Bitcoin now recover and get back into this box. You go to your 8-hour candle. I was talking about this 8-hour candle, 3-candle box, that even if it broke and as Bitcoin would go down slowly, you would then start seeing Ethereum picking up through the morning, especially towards 9 o'clock in the morning. And then especially towards this time, you will see more action. And that's when you would then see Bitcoin go back inside this box and go for this goal right here. And also complete that 3-candle box that I mentioned. Bitcoin is also in a 3-candle box right here. Let me take my indicator off. So then you're gonna start by 1 o'clock or 3. You should see Bitcoin at least right here in this price, and by 3 or 4, you should start seeing Bitcoin to close inside of this box. And then the next day, from 5 p.m. Sunday to 5 p.m. Monday, it's gonna try to break through. And depending how Ethereum continues or the S&P continues, you're gonna then see Bitcoin trying to break and get inside that main resistance that is trying to breaking through for the last 3 days or whatnot. I've been telling you guys about this move. I tried on my fucking boxes that I don't make sense to you guys. I'm planning on making a tutorial on how to read these boxes and what these purple, blue lines, these 50 means. But yeah, this was just an update to tell you guys how it would play out, how I said it would play out, and how it's playing out so far. And yes, all this is telling you that the S&P and the market in general is happy. We left off from the S&P doing this, doing this right here, PAL, to close into its all-time high region. So we should see the S&P either just open. Let me take this one right here real quick. So we should open by this price here, or at least somewhere above here in this range right here. Let me mark it up real quick, people, because I know a bunch of you are just passing through. Don't even know what the fuck this is. 8-hour candle. This is an 8-hour candle there. It's an 8-hour candle, so it turns dark blue. 12-hour candle right there. So let me go back to the 1-hour candle. So yes, you should see S&P open anywhere in here or whatnot. And as we get to 4 or 5, it closed a 4-hour candle at 6. The S&P 500. So depending how we close, you're gonna see either Ethereum continue, or if by 5 o'clock, if by 6 o'clock, S&P is down where it starts retracing on down here, you're gonna see Ethereum stop doing an all-time high and then start retracing down a little bit. And especially if we get closer to 5:05 p.m. because that's when crypto closes its week at 5 p.m. You would then start seeing it probably closing at a new all-time high price, and I got knocked out close back to where it came from. I know it doesn't really make sense because you gotta visually see it. That too, I gotta fucking visually see what I'm talking about. And I know none of these boxes and colors make sense to you guys or whatnot. So hopefully just by my words and what I'm trying to explain in simple terms and visually with this, you understand it. But yeah, we most likely will hit 5K today. We're gonna hit it in the fucking we're gonna hit 5K easily in the next fucking by 1 p.m. or before 1 p.m. We're gonna hit 5 p.m. It's your girl. You're probably a online girl. Hopefully you're not, but what's up? Hi. Hope you guys have a good day, and